Boink, boink. Yummy.
You should be showing your winter hats here pretty soon.
You know something? I will. Next week, no, week after next, I will show
Okay.
the winter hats.
Maybe next week on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, still with the summer one. Okay, but we're going to talk about winter birds today.
So, okay, here's a quiz. How many birds stay over the winter in this part of Minnesota? How many?
20.
Bull crap, 116.
I thought you had a whole list of them. I thought it's kind of a short list, so I was just going to say a small number. Okay, you tricked me then.
It's 116 birds stay
That's a
here
lot.
over. Yeah, but there's a lot of the birds that stay here don't come to feeders. Now, here's winter birds at your feeder.
I was saying how many were at the feeder. I thought there were about 20 at the feeder.
No, there's only about 15 of them here. So
Okay.
the black-capped chickadees, the nuthatches, the finch. Now, a lot of people think that the goldfinch migrates. It does not migrate. They put on a kind of a brownish olive color, and they look like a little sparrow is what they look like.
They look like other finches more.
Yeah, they're kind of a gray olive color, and they flock up in the wintertime and move around from wherever the food is. So if you don't keep your food out, they're going to lose them.
It's much more important to feed your birds in the winter than it is in the summer.
The blue jay stays here. The house finch stays here. Redpolls, they come down from Canada. Believe it or not, they think this is summer down here in our winter from Canada. Pine siskins, evening grosbeaks, pine grosbeaks, dark-eyed juncos.
Juncos, I love those little guys.
Believe it or not, cardinals do not. They stay here all winter long. Downy woodpeckers, hairy woodpeckers, a pileated, and the house sparrow. There you are. That's the list.
Okay, and
So,
it's much more important to feed the birds in the winter because this ground is not producing any food for them, or the trees or whatever. So make sure you feed your birds. Okay, but we're going to talk about my winner first before we talk about actually feeding the birds.
Yeah.
Okay, my winner this week is Jan Reaver.
Oh, great.
And I hope I'm going to catch her before she heads south. So congratulations, Jan. $100 coming your way.
Her and Dick, I think they go to where?
They go to Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Yep.
Boy, we have a lot of our people going
And
to
they're all
Florida.
leaving right now. I know people that left yesterday, some are leaving tomorrow, some left today.
Okay,
So, yeah.
back to this winter feeding. You know, okay, let's dump a little bit of this out in there. This is our backyard station best mix. And a lot of people...
Okay, it's a combination of striped sunflower seeds, black oil sunflower seeds, peanuts, safflower, and sunflower chips. That's out of the shell. Yeah. I don't know if you can actually see out of this glass, or maybe she'll do a close-up of that.
The black oil seeds and the stripes and some of these little birds can't crack these shells, so they take the shell. If you notice that the birds will come to your feeder and go away right away. They're taking this little seed up into the tree, put it in the bark, pack it open, hopefully it doesn't fall on the snowbank. They get the seed and eat it. Now,
if you come back and get one more.
Yeah, so in the wintertime, do them a favor and
they waste an awfully lot of energy in cold days. So you really do them a favor when it's really cold outside. It will become in Minnesota.
It costs a little bit more, but maybe what you want to do is buy a one container of this and one container of the pure
sunflower chips,
and then mix them together so you got a little more sunflower chips in there. And that would be doing them one heck of a big favor.
Okay, we have got several little houses that the birds love to hang out in, especially in the winter. And we probably have 15 different things, birds, whatever. The bird goes in there and just hangs out for a little while just to get the chill off, and then leaves, and another bird comes in.
They either go into a woodpecker hole or a hole in a tree or something.
Yeah, they're not building a nest in there. No, people are always confused about that and think they're building nests. No.
And by the way, a lot of you that have bird houses up, some people take them in the wintertime, leave them out so they have a nice little place for the
out of the wind.
This is really an ideal feeder for cardinals and everything because it's easy to clean and it's a fly-through where they can fly in, eat the food, and fly right back out.
And what bird doesn't like to sort around here and pick out their favorite thing and then take off?
Yeah. Neat.
Like smorgasbord.
Yeah, and we've got
You can put a couple different kinds of bird food in that one. I think a couple of these are kind of cute. They're both these two happen to be solar powered. And so this one lights up like a lighthouse, and I just recently got that one because I bought it for my aunt and she died, and so I got it back again. Birds love it. That's a that one is for Niger, for your finches, and this would be for sunflower seeds.
Did
for
you check her
a lot of your other birds.
will out to make sure it was in her will?
When I gave it to everybody, I said I get this back when she dies,
Oh.
because I knew she was dying. Okay, we have several different suet feeders.
Yeah.
And this one I think is really smart to get one where you can put 2 cakes in.
Put one down
Because
there?
if you only can put 1 cake in there, you have to wait until it's all gone before you can get another cake in.
Right.
Where this one, they start going down, and you put another one in, and they start going down. And
Okay,
so,
and by the way, this Stoke stuff is probably the best that there is. It's made in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's excellent stuff. Doesn't fall apart or anything like that. Now, these are the hard to find things, the plugs. A lot of people have plug feeders and stuff, but we've got them. I've seen them in our, I guess you wouldn't, we're the competition, but I've seen them in other stores. Gosh, they're $3, $4, $5 for $2.68.
we've also got the round balls that fit into, well, we've got a feeder that's kind of a wreath type thing.
You know, another neat thing
so a little
to
different.
put up in the wintertime is a nice little feeder on your window out there, and you can see the birds come to your window.
You know, we don't have them out today, but at this time of the year is also a good time to think about moving your shepherd's hook up closer to where you're going to be able to get to it. So, and we've got wonderful shepherd hooks in here that are made in the U.S. and
Well, they can see. Look at all the feeders we got. Nice ones with trays on.
if you don't have many hooks, you can buy a hook to go on the bottom of this to hang a different feeder underneath.
A lot
So
of people
we've got
put
lots
the
of different
Suet
kinds.
Feeders. Now we're winding or
We're
not
winding again, and we're going to say again now, we're Roger and Diane Backyard Station, downtown Frazee.
Open 3 days a week because you don't want to work anymore.
And I'm loving this. This is really a nice job, 3 days a week. I know it's confusing a lot of you that I was here on Tuesday, I was here on Monday. Well, we're not. We're here Thursday and Friday from 10 to 5:30.
You know what? People are going to start thinking that I can't run this store without you. That's the problem.
I don't know what I would say to that. We're going to be here until December 16th. So he has to go south. He likes to blame this on me, but he has to go south. So we're closing on the 16th.
When are you open again?
Thursdays and Fridays, 10 to 5:30. Saturdays, 9 to 2. I never quite got that out. Backyard Station, downtown Frazee. Come on in and see us.
Yeah.